Very often people think that just the physical pain and intensity of labor alone is what makes it traumatizing. A properly supported, physiologically supported birth is not going to be traumatizing unless there are other factors at play. Like I said here, trauma is very often the result of being treated wrongly. And that would often include undesired intervention. There are multiple factors that determine these things, but I feel like the people who are most likely to experience anything like this, first of all, probably their choice of care provider or their choice of birthplace doesn't really align with their vision for birth. I really do think that our choice of care provider and our choice of birthplace are some of the greatest factors that will determine whether or not we experience any kind of disappointment or trauma in birth. There's a lot that goes into preventing trauma. It has a lot to do with the state of your soul. And very often it's those kind of things that are at the root of being easily triggered, easily traumatized. The more whole you are as a whole, spirit, soul, and body, before birth, the less likely you are to experience trauma and suffering. But I really want to stress the fact that if you're just afraid of the birth experience itself and think that that in itself is going to traumatize you, the physical pain alone is really usually not the deciding factor. There's a lot more to it than that, and that is probably the least likely to be the traumatizing factor.